embodiment of that difference, the Las Vegas mystique. What happens in Vegas, that mystique started here. The Las Vegas town site was started in 1905 when the railroad held a land auction right across the street. And a man by the name of J.F. Miller bet $1,750 on a patch of dirt where we are all standing right now. Then he built this hotel, and he built it to last. When the doors opened in 1906, the local newspaper called this hotel, quote, first class, as fine a hostelry as can be found anywhere. The original rooms from 1906 are still here and in service. Now the next year, in 1907, the first telephone in Las Vegas was installed here. And I like to think that that established this hotel as a leader in the use of technology. The number was 1, and an authentic 1907 Kellogg telephone is on display in our lobby, together with a gaming ledger from 1907 and other artifacts. And I encourage you all to go inside and look at them. They're all a good piece of Las Vegas history. In the decades that followed, we rode through the roaring 20s, despite a prohibition against drinking. And in 1955, my stepfather, Italo Gelfi, and his partners from the San Francisco Bay Area came here and started the Golden Gate Casino here on the ground floor. Then my stepfather introduced something entirely new and different to the Las Vegas casino scene, which was shrimp cocktail. Today, more than 50 years later, Golden Gate Shrimp Cocktail is world famous and has become a Las Vegas tradition. During the Rat Pack era, Frank Sinatra, Sammy Davis Jr., and Dean Martin all drank here and played here. So many of our new suites are designed as a tribute to them. Dean Martin didn't like to fly, so he used to take the train from Southern California to the railroad station, which used to be right across the street, and that made the Golden Gate Casino a very convenient watering hole for him and the rest of the Rat Pack. I first got involved when I was about 13 years old, mopping floors in the basement and then bussing and parking cars, but it was in 1990 that I started buying out the partners. A few years ago, to my good fortune, Derek Stevens and Greg Stevens joined me as partners here with the goal of restoring the Golden Gate as a first-class boutique hotel. Our challenge was to revitalize this property with an energetic, contemporary feel, yet preserve our historic character. And we wanted to add some rooms. 16 rooms to be exact. Not 1,600 or 60, 16. So today, we're here to celebrate what is really the smallest expansion in recent Las Vegas history. To meet this challenge, we turned to Gensler Architects. They were the lead architects. Thank you. I'd like to introduce my partners, Derek Stevens and Greg Stevens, without whom none of this would have been possible. Derek?
Mark, thank you very much. Thank you. My involvement with Golden Gate is obviously much more recent. I had the good fortune of meeting Mark Brandenburg in 2006, and not just here within Golden Gate, but with what's taken place on Fremont Street, what's taken place in all of downtown. We have Mayor Oscar Goodman, Mayor Carolyn Goodman. So I've had Goodmans for my whole tenure, and for quite a bit longer, I'm sure. But it's been a great move for my brother and I here in downtown Las Vegas, and we're very proud of what's happened with Golden Gate. Thank you all very much.
Thank you, Derek. Next, I'd like to introduce the City Council representative. Thank you, Councilman Coffin. It is now my pleasure to introduce the Mayor of Las Vegas, the Honorable Carolyn Goodman.
Okay, not so quick, Mark. Come up here. Greg, Derek. I mean, these guys are dressed to the end, and they look like my husband's former clients. Now, wherever Oscar went, these gorgeous girls, those two up there, would go everywhere Oscar went. I like variety, and look at these handsome. I saw a lady out there fanning herself. Well, get the fan out, make it bigger. Look at my showmen. Gorgeous guys. Good luck. This is such an exciting night. I can't wait for everybody that's out here on the street to get inside there. In the old days, everything was to pull you inside and get you to the tables. It's not different today, but the hotels are now coming out onto the Fremont experience, so you can enjoy the full experience as well as come inside. The only problem I have, being of the generation of today, there are a lot of lovely girls dealing out there. I don't see any gorgeous hunky guys in there dealing for us. Ladies, yes? Can I hear it, please, for the hunky guys? That's not good enough for me. Come on. I think they heard it. It's a gender war. No, we all know we women cannot live without you guys. You are, I see so many friends out here. You guys are so simple to take care of. We just stroke you and tell you you're wonderful. We feed you, and I will not mention anything else. And as Mark mentioned, in 1905, for the super price of $1,750, this property was purchased. $1,750, number 1 Main Street. So there's something unique and so special. Oh my goodness, I see Councilman Beers out there looking up. Could you put your hand up? He is enjoying from our Ward 2, doing such a good job. Is Mayor Pro Tem Stavros here? Where are you? He's drinking. And I have to tell you, I'm sorry, Derek and Greg and Mark. Tomorrow is the beginning of the Greek Food Festival. So Stavros, wherever there's food, he's always eating. So I'm sure he's inside. I don't see any food outside. But anyway, I know, Mark, for your stepfather and for you and Craig. Where are you, Mark? You're in my chair. It's not a throne. But your brother, where's your brother?
Craig's
Craig.
back in Chicago right now.
Aha, he's in the right place. He's where it really all began. He's in Chicago. But we are so lucky to have this wonderful, wonderful renovation, even though it's only 16 rooms. What a heartbeat it is bringing to downtown Las Vegas. And for those of us who call this place home, there's nothing better than downtown Las Vegas. We just love it and applaud you all. And so, they had the courage to have a high limit pit down here. Is that true?
Yes.
So keep that in mind as you talk to high rollers coming into Las Vegas. It's more friendly downtown. There's much more action. And I know that my husband would love to be here, but I always say to him, and believe me, he would have liked to have been mayor for a lifetime. And I have to go home every night. I keep my mouth shut, but I go right into the kitchen to cook, because we're an old-fashioned family, and I still do what I have to do, besides applauding him all the time. But I will tell you, he would love to be here and celebrate with both the groups, with Mark and with Greg and with Derek and my wonderful partner on the city council, Councilman Coffin. We're sorry Councilman Barlow, who owns this side of the street, isn't here. He's in New York having a playtime. But today is the day where we are celebrating from the city, the Golden Gate Hotel and Casino. Best wishes for every success as you celebrate your renovation and expansion. We toast your historic past, and we love you and congratulate you, and Viva Las Vegas!
Actually, what's really cool, this ledger, 1908, the whole ledger. It's so cool. Don't you get a reflection?
A little bit.
You know,